Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Atlantis 1957 Cadillac Eldorado Brougham build. We're going to put out 3 videos tonight. Try to keep them about 15 minutes. I know you can always fast forward through, but we're taking it a step or two at a time. We did the dash detail. You gotta let it dry up and then touch up a little bit on this round gauge on the left, the very far left, and then a little bit on the speedometer area because I didn't quite get it squared off. Paint kind of poured in a little bit, but it's not horrible. And our bare metal foil looks good with it. This episode we're going to be tackling the steering wheel. And I do believe, just to kind of speed things along, I don't want to get too crazy with it, but I don't want it to be a 18-minute video painting a trim on a steering wheel either. But like I said, the magic of fast forwarding. But we need to do the whole ring in the center of the you know what, I'm going to check that real quick. I got that I don't know if it's the whole middle of the steering wheel needs to be the silver or not. I got it right here up on my computer. Looks like not. Maybe. No, that one is. No, it's half and half, so we're not going to want to. That's the wrong year, though. Yeah, those are all. That's all chrome, and that's the right year. Okay. Yeah, it depends on what year Cadillac you got, I guess. But it looks like the majority of them on the YouTube image is how I initially thought. It's the whole part, and then the ring in the middle is the shiny stuff. So I don't know. It might be easier just to do it with a toothpick. I'll see. Well, yeah, it's going to be easier this way. Should have kept track of how much of this car I've actually painted with a toothpick. More than I thought I would do. The only problem is if you don't get enough paint, you get that graininess in it. It's not a smooth finish. And if you try to go over it again, sometimes it looks like it's gonna like that where it kind of just starts pulling the paint away. Tell you what, I've been having a lot of fun the last few videos doing this. It's really nice when you see a model start coming together and I missed a spot. There we go. Hopefully I'm getting some of this on camera. I didn't even check my last videos to see that if I was doing well on that, but I kind of zoomed. Yeah. Cool. And I'm actually surprised my hands are as steady as they are painting some of this stuff, because it's close quarters on a lot of this, and you know, 1/25th scale is it's not a tiny model, but it's not sure it'd be a lot easier to paint if it was bigger in spots. I did get a little on the steering pad. I'll have to touch up. I'm really surprised I haven't painted my hands any worse than I have. Oh, there's that's what you get for talking about it. And then I noticed on it, there's a little bit on the, we want to mimic that too. The silver part does go onto the wheel itself a little bit. And if you had a two-tone interior, it actually had a part above this part for each side of your hands that was the second interior color, which I thought was kind of cool. Can't remember if it was padded or not. I think it was. I'd have to look though again. I wanted to make sure that I mimic this detail. Am I uniform? I'm a little bit more on that side. We can fix that though. Yeah, you bet. And now, flip it around and do the back side. I probably should have done that that detail last. No. Run the risk of wiping it off. Or smudging, like I did there. Oh, I didn't think about it. I set that down on the... That's what happened there. Well, I have to touch up a little more. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I'm going to have to stick this in the foam or something when I'm done. Because I definitely can't set it down like I have been. Force a habit, you get used to doing that, and then you do that. And you mess up your paint job. Not a little more paint won't fix though. Yeah, other than my little loops there, I'm liking it. It is starting to look like a Cadillac. Nice thing about this paint, it lays down pretty flat once you I keep reminding myself not to touch certain parts of it, though. I know I'm holding my hands weird, but I'm trying to keep from shaking. You know, I was joking about that 18-minute steering column painting, but I think it's going to end up that way. It is looking that way. But you know what? If it takes 18 minutes to make it look nice, then 18 minutes it'll be. So that's my top of my steering wheel, so this is the part I don't want to mess up. Because you'll see this part. Okay, what are we missing? The back of the ring, and then our shift lever or column and the blinker switch. On the top area, the ring that I missed. All right, yeah, that looks pretty cool. You bet. So now, let's do the shift column deal here. Remember I said that online it showed it was like chrome and then the very tip of it like that. And just a little bit of the interior body color in between like that. I don't know if it was padded or not. Uniform. Just a little bit more there, I think, and then we go. There we go. Gotta be uniform. And I'm gonna go check one more time to make sure the other side was just the same amount, or if it was just a little different. The same on those few that I just looked at, so oh, you bet it's gonna take longer than the dash video, but we're almost done. So we just kind of want to mimic the same thing. Bottom, that lever, turn signal switch, looks pretty darn good to me. Okay, so there we go. We got our couple spots I'm gonna have to touch up because I set it down on the wheel, and we got our turn signal switches, or sorry, switch, and shifter. Got our horn ring in the middle of it there. So I'm going to stick that in the foam over here, or just put it on one of the clamps. Gonna have to do a little bit of touch up there, but same with the middle of the dash, but that's gonna be another day. We're gonna let it dry really well. I'd like to thank everybody for following along and watching, and we'll see you guys next time.